If you're fantasizing about a perfect Norman Rockwell turkey on your table this Thanksgiving, look away. This video is for people who want a better turkey, an easier way to get it, and it's gonna turn out great every time. If that's what you're into, stay tuned. You only have to cook turkey once a year, so you better make it real good. Cooking a whole turkey can be very tricky. You're always juggling how to get the perfect juicy breast and the nice, tender, perfectly cooked legs. That's really hard with a whole bird. But I've got a solution for you. We're gonna separate the breasts, we're gonna separate the legs, we're gonna cook it sous vide, and they're gonna come back together in the end for a better way to turkey. Here's the good news about our better way to turkey. One, you can actually cook the bird well in advance, so you're not stressing last minute. Two, it really frees up your oven no matter what, so you can stuff it with pie and bread and stuffing and all sorts of stuff, because it's gonna cook. Who would have thunk it? Sous vide. So it starts off with butchering our bird. That'll allow us to treat the breast totally separately from the legs. And then we're gonna end up with a bunch of yummy scraps to make a gravy out of. So we butchered our turkey, and I've got this pot of yummy turkey scraps. I'm just gonna throw some herbs in there, and I'm gonna put it in the oven overnight. So now that we have our turkey parts, we are gonna pre-treat them and get them cooking. So we're going to pre-sear the skin, get a nice big non-stick pan, a little bit of oil, and get a nice dry, heavy kitchen towel or rag, and you're gonna press each breast down in that pan for probably about 2 minutes. And then you're gonna do the same with the other breast and both legs. The next thing you wanna do is bag these up. This is a 2-gallon Ziploc. You definitely wanna pack the legs and the breast separately because you have to cook them at different times, temperatures. The next thing you wanna do is get a little salt and sugar mixture. Then you're gonna sprinkle each breast and leg with a healthy dose of it. And then we're gonna throw some herbs in there. I like to throw the herbs on the meat side. That way when the herbs get soft when they cook, when I go to sear them in the end, just for another couple of minutes, I don't have herbs burning on the skin. So we've got our salt and sugar, we've got our herbs, and they're bagged up, and now we're ready to cook. Here's where it gets fun. With this turkey game plan, we're gonna cook the breasts at a different temperature than the legs, and they're each gonna cook for quite a bit of time. But the good news is that it's very, 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 very forgiving. So you can cook the breast for up to 24 hours. Same with the legs. And that gives you all that time to decide when you wanna get perfect turkey on the table. So, for the absolute perfect textured leg, we're gonna be cooking at 150 degrees Fahrenheit. And then for the breast, you're gonna cook at about 130 degrees. What you're gonna do is cook the legs in advance the day before, and then that evening you can just turn the bath down to 130, put the breasts in, and you can leave the legs in still and just let that go overnight. So you're talking about starting 1 day in advance here. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, it's now Thanksgiving Day, and your friends and family are coming over. They're probably already there annoying you, asking you what this thing is, boiling your turkey over there, and you're trying to explain to them it's sous vide, it's Jewel, and you're ready to serve up turkey. About 10 or 20 minutes before you want turkey on the table, you're gonna take the breast and you're gonna take the legs out of Jewel. Let's get real here. You cooked them sous vide, the breasts are perfect, the legs are perfect. You can finish them any way you want. You can throw them in a deep fryer, you can throw them on your grill, you can throw them in the smoker, and they're gonna be super tender, super juicy. I'm gonna go for a traditional look today, so I'm just gonna sear them because I want really golden, crispy skin. So you're gonna get a non-stick pan, and since we seared the legs and the breast in advance, this second sear isn't gonna take very long. If you're really in a hurry, you are going to turn your broiler on. You're gonna put both legs under the broiler, and you're just gonna sear 2 breasts on the stove. That's it, easy. What do you think? Looking pretty good, huh? All right, guys, it's not a whole bird, but I gotta say, I think Norman Rockwell would have painted this. That's pretty good looking stuff. Gorgeous! And you can rest assured, the breasts are perfect, the legs are better than confit turkey, freed up my oven, freed up my time to do all sorts of other good stuff, and I don't have to think about it. I just know it's gonna be perfect. That's really good. I love cooking with Jewel. You should get one. Go to chefsips.com. Get your Jewel right now. Suck it, Norman Rockwell! Look at it. Whoa. I can't stop looking at it. It's really pretty.